Hi, my name is Jason Ellinger. I'm the CEO of Taika Translations, and I've been going through a series on creating the advantage in your company right around answering 6 critical questions that every business owner must answer in order to create clarity, reduce friction, and ultimately give you the best chance you have of succeeding in the market as time goes by. Because the market will change, your conditions will change, pretty much everything around you will change. That's a guarantee. But these are a stabilizing factor, helping you to create alignment and be able to rapidly address issues when they come up and have the discipline to hold when you need to hold. So the sixth and final question, and it goes in conjunction very much so with the last question, because it says what is most important right now, which is the fifth question of the sixth. What is most important right now? And I discussed that a little bit in another video. And the sixth question is, who must do what? And I know it seems like a very basic question, but once you've got your 6 questions answered, you get all the way to the end, and there's 2 very tactical, clear questions that you need to ask. Okay, with all this clarity, with all this removal of any ambiguity on who we are, why we do what we do, our core values, who should do what? After we've determined what is most important, the what, then who in the world on the team, on the executive team, should do what in each of those sections. And you'd be surprised to find out how many executives, or 2 or 3 of the executives sitting in the leadership meeting, they sit down and write their jobs, what they're supposed to be doing. And he looks over and is like, well, I actually have that task that's part of my job. And it's really silly when you get to the CEO and he's like, well, I do this and I do this functional thing over here. And it's like, well, that's not even your job. Why do you do that? And then you limit your company and you kind of create a bottleneck. So in this sense, becoming very clear on who must do what, not who does what, but who must do what, is vital to creating this alignment, removing this friction, and giving your company the best opportunity it has to win in the marketplace as you're making decisions and as you're working on your strategy. So after you do all of this, you've answered these 6 questions, you put them in a very short form document, 2 pages, max 3. If you can keep it to 2.5 pages, that's even better. And you have your thematic goal, your defining objectives, your standard operating procedures, and then you have your who must do what's, and then you have your team profiles, like what are their desk tests, or their personality tests, and how are they created, and what strengths and skills do they have, so that we can understand what tasks are best for those people who are doing those tasks or who are assigned those tasks. And maybe somebody has a strength in an area that they could help somebody else out. But the main thing is to always understand who must do what at the end of the day, in alignment with what is most important right now. And this is on the leadership team level, because so many times on this level, we have a lot of team members doing a lot of stuff. And on our leadership team level, they don't know who is supposed to do what, or who is responsible for something. And it just doesn't get done. And we get frustrated, and there's all this friction. And then all of a sudden we understand, oh, we didn't assign the right person to that role. So this is the answer, the 6th question, and the answer to the 6th question that you've got to determine for your company. And if you do this, it will create alignment, it will remove friction, and it will create a better working environment for everyone in the organization, giving you great productivity and the ability to address vital problems that arise as time goes by, giving you the biggest advantage you have in the marketplace, and that is being the best version of yourself each and every day, and bringing that best version of you and your business to the next day, creating that advantage that is almost non-existent in the marketplace. If you just do that, you can win over time. And doing it well over time, working on these 6 questions and having that alignment and doing it over time, that's the killer for every company. You can do something well for like 2 months or a month, or seems like it's getting shorter and shorter in this day and age. But doing it well and creating that clarity for years, that's the ticket to making a prosperous business and to prospering over time. So I hope this helps somebody out there who's working on their business, working to grow their business, and maybe brought some clarity on what the 6 questions you have to answer as a business owner are, and it gives you a step forward in your ability to build a powerful company.